1943. Detailed information from the Manhattan Project was stolen from Los Alamos by the Russian spy known as Perseus. 1968. Vietnam War. Viet Cong soldiers, orchestrated by Perseus, attempted to steal an American-made nuclear bomb from a U.S. firebase. 5 days ago, while on a mission, we acquired intel that Perseus is in play again and planning an attack on the West. Perseus. The CIA's analysts consider him to be the single largest threat to the free world.
Mr. Hudson, we're all aware of Perseus. We're also aware he's more myth than fact. I mean, personally, I think he's nothing more than the Russian boogeyman.
General Haig, allow me to introduce the man best suited to respond to that. CIA clandestine special officer Russell Adler. He's one of the few people who even come close to capturing Perseus.
Mr. Adler, why should we take this Perseus threat seriously?
You don't have to, sir.
Yeah, then a lot of innocent people are gonna die.
Why do you say that?
Sir.
Every time Perseus has come into play, it's shifted the balance of the Cold War. After 13 years of silence, if he's active, something big is gonna happen. Something that will affect the free world.
Mr. President, sir.
Mr. President.
Mr. President, this is Jason Hudson and Russell Adler.
I know their names. Who do you think approved their last mission?
It's rather impressive for graphic fidelity.
Is the threat real?
Yes, sir, we believe it is.
Can you stop Perseus?
We can, sir. I've already submitted the requisition for my team.
Sir, their requests are highly irregular. Most likely illegal. If the press gets a hold...
What the hell are you talking about? You know who we are?
Every mission we go on is illegal.
Sergeant Woods, plausible deniability is the backbone of our work.
Al, we're talking about preventing an attack on the free men and women of the world. Give Mr. Adler whatever he wants. Gentlemen, you've been given an important task. Protecting our very way of life from a great evil. There is no higher duty. There is no higher honor. And while few people will know of your struggles, rest assured, the entire free world will benefit. I know you won't fail us.
Weeks later and not bullshit has happened.
How long until we have a lead on Perseus?
They're about to get started. Adler's in West Berlin. He should be at the safe house soon.
Do you trust him?
I'm not the one you should be asking, Black.
What about his team?
It's a strong group. He chased down Sims, Azalea, even pulled some strings to get Helen Park from MI6. We'll get them Mason and Woods soon.
I'm not so sure about Park.
She and Adler have that business from before. Of course he wants her there.
And the new one.
Bell? Well, don't get me started. That's the one we need to keep our eyes on.
Okay. First name. Nuka. Last name. Dud. NukaDud, also known as Bell, for ticking nuke. Place of birth. North America, of course. Skin tone. I say we're somewhere in the complexity of that. Gender, male. Military background, I am a CIA. After a stint with the Marines, Bell joined the CIA, serving briefly under Jason Hudson. Afterwards, Bell was assigned to Russell Adler's MAC-V SOG unit in Vietnam. Yeah, that's right, I was there. Psychological profile. Well, let's. Oh, I get some benefits. Aiming speed increase, bullet damage increase. Health increase. Pain flinch reduced. I would say... Well, the extra bullet is literally one bullet. I'm gonna say violent tendencies so I kill quicker. Oh, and there's a second one. Cool. So we're also going to do flinch reduced. I'm violent, yet calm under pressure. Deadly! Let's go. Ah!
Bell, welcome to West Berlin. We've got a job to do. Mark.
Adler. Bell.
Park.
Let's get started. There's been a surge in Russian chatter in the last 48 hours. The CIA and the DOD are tapping their inside sources for anything substantial. So far, there are no leads on Perseus.
MI6 has come up empty-handed as well.
We'll have to start somewhere. So we're going back here. Vietnam, 1968. One of our closest encounters with Perseus.
Shit. Some part of me always knew that mission wasn't done with us.
Pull up everything we've got on the attack in Da Nang and run it past Park. She'll cross-reference it with MI6.
We're looking for code names, encrypted transmission, Russian activity with NVA, anything that could be a lead.
Good.
Bell, this is where you come in. We needed the best of the CIA and SOG. That's exactly why I requested you again. Head to the evidence board. Retrace our steps through Da Nang. Anything that could give us a lead on Perseus.
I like how this is very zoomed in. I know this is zoomed in. And there's my feet.
Thank you, Agent Adler.
The evidence board to select the next mission, replay previous missions, or examine evidence. Okay. So evidence helps. So here we got the evidence. A key Middle Eastern asset for Perseus. Was it Arash? Was born moments after the Allied invasion of Iran on August 25th, 1941. As Kadivar neared his 12th birthday, the Prime Minister of Iran was overthrown in a Western-sponsored coup. Kadivar's father, a supporter of the Mohammad Mosaddegh regime, was imprisoned, tortured, and summarily executed. The young Kadivar entered his teenage years with a powerful anti-imperialist anger. Later, he would begin to reluctantly associate with agents of the USSR, who also had an interest in ousting the American-backed Shah. Kadivar showed himself capable of exploiting religious zealotry if it served his political purposes. It is unknown when his relationship with Perseus began, but Russell Adler ended it on the tarmac at the Trabzon airfield. Photo of Kazim. The Apprentice. Kazim was born in northwest Iran at 1946 inside the short-lived USSR puppet state of the Azerbaijan People's Government. He grew up in poverty but showed exceptional promise as a student. At age 18, he left his family to attend the University of Tehran, intent on becoming a doctor, but dropped out dissatisfied. Wow. Kazim became increasingly attracted to the political resistance movement in Iran. After encountering Arash Kadivar at a secret group meetup in Tehran, Kazim entered the fold, becoming a key ally in Kadivar's plan to undermine the government of the Shah. Kazim's arrogance, love of luxury, and carelessness left him vulnerable to CIA action once they chose to take it. 1911 from the weapons shipment. After killing Erich Kadivar, Russell Adler's team discovered that Kadivar had been moving crates of black market 1911s out of Turkey to an unknown destination. A partially destroyed manifest acquired on the scene of the plane crash mentioned Woodpecker, which could be the codename of the recipient or the location. The bullet extracted from Erich's target. As Russell Adler, Frank Woods, and Alex Mason watched from a hidden location, Erich decided to execute someone on the tarmac at the airfield. It is possible the victim was an unaffiliated third party, but the CIA believes that it was more likely an internal dispute of some kind. Based on the .45 bullet extracted from the victim's chest, Kadivar was using a 1911 from the illicit weapon shipment loaded on a nearby plane. In Turkey, the CIA seized several items from Erich Kadivar's person, including his eyeglasses. After a laboratory analysis, investigators discovered a narrow compartment embedded in the underside of the left lens frame. Excuse me? A curved, hollow needle containing a small dose of tetrodotoxin. Toxins, a powerful neurotoxin, was nestled inside the hidden compartment. Analysis speculates that Kadivar could have been carrying the toxin either to evade capture through suicide or to use as an additional close quarters weapon if otherwise disarmed. They've added so much to this campaign compared to all the others. Amsterdam planning map. Hans Timmerman. Is that a reference? Is the chief of police in Amsterdam Centrum, the historical heart of Amsterdam, Netherlands. In 1976, Russell Adler first met him at a late-night poker game in Newmarket, where Adler not only took most of Timmerman's money, but also a mental snapshot of all of Timmerman's weaknesses. These included, but were not limited to, American dollars, fantasies about international espionage, and an irrational fear of exotic foreigners. He was just the man to exploit when Adler needed to remove the police presence from the area around Kazim Javadi's apartment. It would be a clear path from the back of the stairs to Kasim's courtyard, and a short window of time to go weapons free without fear of intervention. Wow. Sketch of the apartment. He purchased this apartment in cash less than a year ago, which exactly no one within the CIA believed was a clean transaction. Javadi has been partying with friends, family, and cohorts in a seamlessly endless New Year's celebration when Adler and company decided to make a surprise appearance. Many of the men there would be practiced militants, but for the most part, Adler expected it to be a simple affair, and he wasn't wrong. As Russell Adler prepared to leave Langley in late January, he briefly discusses plans with Lawrence Sims to resurrect the old CIA evidence board at Safehouse E9 in West Berlin, starting with intel from the recently completed missions in Amsterdam and Trabzon. Frank Woods, who was listening nearby, walked up to Adler and placed a hand on his shoulder. Woods lifted up a matchbook from the bar in Amsterdam and waved it in front of Adler's face. Leaning toward Adler with a serious look, he says, "Hey, a souvenir for your fucking board." Who was Adler to disappoint? Wow. So that's that. We have a lot of evidence to go through here. NukaDud. Evidence for Perseus. We don't have a lot, but we can get more. What a handsome Soviet! The CIA knows little of the figure it has dubbed Perseus. Records of his actions date back to the end of World War II, and suspected appearances are documented up through the Vietnam War. After that, only silence. This photo is the only clear likeness in the agency's archives. Analysts estimate its date from mid to late 1950s. Interestingly, sometime around that same period, the elusive Soviet operative began to refer to himself using the Perseus moniker. Perhaps as a point of pride, or was it a mocking nod to his pursuers? Perseus. Letter from Emerson Black. This mission authorization telegram was sent to Russell Adler from Emerson Black, the deputy strategist within the CIA's Directorate of Operations. Mr. Adler, By direct authorization of the President, we are pleased to grant you and your team an unconditional license to conduct clandestine operations in pursuit of Perseus on both domestic and foreign soil. As previously noted, our preference is for apprehension of the target, otherwise terminate. Jason Hudson will provide material support and intelligence from the agency as needed. Do not hesitate to keep him fully informed of day-to-day operations. While I understand his concerns about your unorthodox team construction and the inherent volatility in such an arrangement, be assured that you will be given the opportunity to prove yourself. On a personal note, the President expressed to me his utmost faith in your capabilities. The stakes of the current situation need not be repeated. Yes. Photo of the airfield. A delivery for Perseus? After Russell Adler's confrontation with Erich Kadivar, analysis of Trabzon airfield revealed that Kadivar may have been moving weapons to Perseus. It is speculation though, as the recipient and destination remains unclear. What is clear is that Kadivar is somehow connected to Perseus, and Kadivar appeared to have knowledge of an impending attack of ambiguous nature. Alright. Evidence. Oh boy. Photo of Camp Haskins. 8,000 miles from home, located just north of Da Nang, Camp Haskins was part of the conglomeration of the US military bases that supported the Army, Marines, Navy, and Air Force. Russell Adler's MAC-V SOG team was briefly stationed there in the fall of 1967 and into the early winter of 1968. This photo was taken on a rare day without rain during the region's winter monsoon. Monsoon season. It was during this week at Da Nang that Adler's team discovered evidence of Perseus activity in Vietnam. After Lawrence Sims graduated from Rochester Institute of Technology, he entered the Army, where he served for 2 years before joining the ranks of the CIA. His first major assignment placed him on Russell Adler's MAC-V SOG team in Vietnam, where he immediately became one of Adler's favorite cohorts. By the end of their time there, Sims was also Adler's most trusted confidant. He has been a mainstay on Adler's various teams ever since. The Studies and Observation Group began covert missions in Vietnam in 1964 and July 1967. Russell Adler and his small team of MAC-V SOG operatives were sent by the CIA to the Cang Nam province in central Vietnam. While training and often operating alongside the other battalions that moved in and out of the area over the months, Adler's group always had an ear to the ground, listening for any word of Soviet activity. When a viable rumor appeared, they would move on their own to investigate. It wasn't until January 1968 that the CIA finally confirmed the presence of Perseus. And the events of Da Nang during 1968 revealed an embarrassing vulnerability in the fractured jaw plan. It was immediately scrapped before any additional damage could be done. Nuclear device. As the fortunes of the US military in Vietnam declined, senior military officers including General William Westmoreland began to enact a top-secret plan, the deployment of tactical nuclear weapons in Vietnam. Perseus learned of this plan, codenamed Fracture Jaw, as well as the storage location of one of the first bombs sent into the country. Sim's survival night. One morning in early January 1968, MAC-V SOG operator Lawrence Sims left Da Nang Air Base with the USAF airman Darren Kopp for a routine recon mission. After experiencing mechanical difficulties, their chopper touched down in a jungle clearing 15 miles outside the base. While waiting for assistance, they were ambushed by Viet Cong and forced to flee into the jungle. Kopp was killed in combat. Sims, ammo exhausted, took Kopp's knife and circled the clearing perimeter. He managed to take out 3 soldiers by hand before reinforcements arrived and secured the malfunctioning chopper. Sims never parted with the knife after that incident, and now it hangs from the board as a good luck charm. I thought this was supposed to be stuff to help me on my mission. I don't feel like I'm being helped, but let's go. Fracture Jaw. Nukes in
All right,
Vietnam.
We're going back to Vietnam. First time Perseus pinged our radar. It was late January '68. We were a joint CIA SOG task force embedded within the 3rd Marine Regiment near Da Nang. SOG was there to sniff out Soviet activity. Word had it, Russian operatives were active in the region.
Perseus had no known presence in Vietnam.
That changed at Da Nang. Somehow Perseus knew about Operation Fracture Jaw.
Fracture Jaw. That one sure went sideways.
We launched out of Camp Haskins.
Yeah, I'll never forget that shit.
Good. We want those memories. No details too small. A face, a name. We're looking for anything that can lead us to Perseus.
This feels like looking for a needle in a haystack, in a field of haystacks.
Maybe, but that needle's somewhere. Remember, we had a job to do.
We got a job to do.
Fracture Jaw. That one sure went sideways.
Bell, it's time to wake up.
I'm up!
It's crank time.
Nice Tilly hat. Is that a Tilly hat? Who do you think you are, Captain Price?
Welcome to another day in the life of Camp Haskins.
Who are you gonna throw that football to, huh?
In the middle of this godforsaken shitstorm. You're pretty safe here.
I sure hope so.
Hey, Butcher. How's the arm?
Still hurts like hell, but at least I can move it.
Hey, Sims, you know reading that shit's gonna make you go blind.
Yup. That's why I wanted all
Ayo!
Mel, you're with Sims. You usually bring out the best in each other.
Put that shit away!
We got a new assignment. FOB4 Ripcord is holding a vital asset Charlie wants real bad.
What kind of asset are we talking about?
The kind you don't ask about. Ripcord has been taking a hell of a beating. So it's our job to secure the asset and get the fuck out. Relax, we got fast flyers providing combat air support for this mission. It'll be a walk in the park.
I sure hope so.
Headsets on.
All birds, check in when ready. Badger 9-1, good to go. Badger 9-2, clear to go. Badger 9-3, rotors up.
Is the dice supposed to be Star Wars reference, the Millennium Falcon?
You all sitting comfortably? Oh man, Adler, why do I get the feeling you about to give us some bad news? Because you're a smart guy, Sims. The news isn't bad. In fact, it could be very, very good. The asset of Ripcord is gonna have to wait a little while. We're breaking off from the Armada, taking a detour. And that's good because a source tipped us off that there may be a heavy hitter in town. A Soviet operative known as Perseus. Oh, shit. Appreciate the enthusiasm, Sims. If our source is right, we could be looking at an intel gold mine.
I hope so. Ah, shit.
First time Perseus pinged our radar.
Approaching the village now. Roger that. Moving to establish an LZ. RPG! Talk 2, light him up. There, in the bell tower. Fuck yeah!
Wow!
Fire in the courtyard. Nice shooting, Bell. God damn it, 4 RPGs on the rooftop. Hold on, swinging around. Go let up, Bell.
Let up, never. Alright, let's do this.
Let's do it.
Let's do this. Like a Modern Warfare 2 team deathmatch opening. Let's do this.
Sure about this, Adler? Street ain't exactly empty.
Your priority is securing any intel.
Okay.
Our source eyeballed the Soviets at a building in the center of town.
Throwing grenades is fast.
Draw a point. Let's go. Shit, I'm exposed.
Am I going up or forward? Probably forward. Oh, what am I doing?
Need some cover.
Keep pushing forward. Getting close.
I don't know where he went, but I am taking the ammo. Beautiful. I love that.
Sims, Bell, that's the building.
Huh. Oh, wow. Down they go. They don't infinitely respawn in this one either, so I can just go. Probably what makes these campaigns a lot easier. I can eventually just go about my business, I think.
Area clear. Okay, get inside. See what we got.
Oh! Someone is still breathing here. Oh!
Sure about this, Adler? Streets ain't exactly empty.
What the fuck was this checkpoint? That's okay, I quite enjoyed the combat.
Our source eyeballed the Soviets at a building in the center of town. Keep pushing forward. Getting close.
Just like that.
Sims, Bell, that's the building.
Stop that. Oh! I got lost. I couldn't find the window to get back in. This respawns fast, though.
Your priority is securing any intel.
There's certainly something. Oh, wow! Why is it that the first time I die is now I'm gonna die every time?
Streets ain't exactly empty.
Your priority is securing any intel.
Is this fully automatic? Yeah, it is.
Our source eyeballed the Soviets at a building in the center of town. Keep pushing forward. You're getting close. Sims, Bell, that's the building.
Oh!
Keep your heads down. We got this.
Well, he's done. And that's that flinch perk that I made sure to get.
Area clear. Okay, get inside. See what we got.
Okay, I'm not gonna fuck it up this time.
I'm right behind you.
Beautiful. Wow. I see you. Russians?
Get moving.
Investigate the Soviet presence. Red door.
Needle in a haystack. You hear that? It's on you, Bell. Open the door. Adler, we confirmed it. Soviets
Wow.
on site.
You sure?
Well, I'm staring at two bodies that sure as hell don't look Vietnamese to me. Bell, grab that comms log. Let's see who the fuck they've been talking to. Mission accomplished. We have the intel. Let's bug out.
Good work. Hang on to that intel. We're coming in to pick you up.
Thank you.
All right, let's go rejoin the Armada and get this fucking asset.
Shit. There's more? What's screaming like that? There's just a bullet hole. You don't need to be a little bitch about it.
This is Ripcord. We are still under heavy fire. BC are breaching the perimeter. What is your status?
We're inbound now, Ripcord. Get that asset ready for transfer.
Roger that, 901. We'll keep the asset safe as long as we can. Ripcord out.
Alright, we back, baby!
Badger 901,
excuse me?
BC are all over the mountains. No sense here. All targets are valid. Tear them up, Bill. Target the hut. Hell yeah. Good shooting, Bill.
I'm blowing up everything that I can. Hey, yo. Did they just poof? Everything is just exploding upon shooting it. It doesn't particularly make sense. That's okay. Like, wow. Everything just blows up. We're in full action movie mode, baby. Everything is loaded with red barrels. gotta keep it easy. We'll be fine. Somehow that works. I don't know. Blow up their little caves. No caves for you, son. That all of them? Yeah, it is.
Hey, yo. We have multiple birds in the air. Watch your fire. Enemies dug in all around the hillside. We don't have a hope in hell of landing if we don't take out those positions. Light them up. Keep it up. Badger 9-1. Our scouts have identified a significant enemy force approaching from the south. Divert to intercept. Roger that, Ripcord.
Oh, this is our base. Sorry.
Take out those AA trucks. Badger 9-1. They're breaching the
Hey, yo.
Can't hold out much longer. Hold on, Ripcord. We're on our way. Fuck yeah! Let him back.
Ta-da!
Stay on that convoy. Badger 9-1, you are clear to land. Copy that, Ripcord. Badger 9-1.
We are coming down. How come I know how to fly this thing?
The base is still hot, so watch yourselves.
Roger that, Ripcord.
You Adler? Mac V Sog?
Yeah, just
That
hurry
Brad
the fuck
Pitt?
up already.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Don't thank me. Thank Bell. He's the one who just snagged up the fucking phone book full of Soviet intel. Let's go. Now.
Godspeed, Commander.
A fucking nuke? Are you fucking kidding me, Adler?
It's a failsafe. That's all you need to know.
We that desperate already.
Not yet.
Oh! There's a nuke on board! Oh! Ew! Is the nuke okay?
Somehow Perseus knew.
Nuke is okay.
Sims, Bell, you okay?
We're upside down.
Bell, let loose of that goddamn turret before we're overrun.
Upside down?
Air support! Bell, call it in! Grab a weapon! Keep them the fuck off us!
Yes, sir.
Where's that air support?
Oh! Just about. Napalm.
You think we can call this a success, Sims?
At least the nuke didn't go off.
More importantly, we got intel on Perseus. Told you we had a job to do. It ain't done yet, not by a long way.
Shit.